Hello, everyone. It is Steph. I am continuing my series on Gallup's Q12 survey. Each week, we're looking at a different statement or question that is on the survey. And this week, it is about whether your employee has the equipment and materials that they need in order to do their job. As with many of these questions, and I mentioned this last week, it seems straightforward, it seems self-explanatory, but when you start peeling the onion, you realize the layers of frustration that some of these questions and statements hold. And not to mix my metaphors since I just talked about onions, but another metaphor that I use often is it's not the boulder that's in your path. You know, usually people can find a way to navigate around a boulder and get to the other side. It's the pebble in your shoe that you walk on every day that makes you crazy. And that is something that can really erode employee morale. Think about the copier that always jams, the printer that's never has enough toner, the computer that is slow and you can have maybe 2 tabs open before it crashes, the phone with the cracked screen and you're just kind of trying to make the best of it, or there's a vehicle that you need or a piece of equipment that you need for your job, but it takes a lot of babying and it's kind of duct taped together. I get small businesses have to make the most of their resources and it's use it up and wear it out. And I appreciate that up to a point. And beyond a point, the psychological real estate that starts being taken up by frustration or the amount of time that is eaten and lost because people are always trying to discover some sort of workaround or just make do instead of being able to function efficiently, all of that costs as well, just not maybe in as direct or as obvious way. So one thing that I really encourage you to do is to make sure that you have a budget in place for obsolescence. If you buy technology today, are you squirreling away a certain amount of money every single month over the next 3 years so you can inevitably replace or upgrade that piece of technology? Same goes for vehicles, equipment, tools, office equipment, anything that your employees are going to be using on a regular basis that are going to wear out or become obsolete like technology or in some way slow down, build into your operating budget reserve funds so that instead of feeling like you're thrown a curveball when someone says my computer doesn't work, instead of saying, well, make the best of it for now and limp along for the next 6 months or a year, you have the funds to take care of it. And that responsiveness and that amount of planning so that you can respond to legitimate requests from your employees for better tools and equipment that they can use to fulfill the expectations that you have of them is going to bank trust with your employees. They will have the confidence that when things happen, you are in a position to take care of it instead of forcing them to make the best of an array of frustration. So this is why that is such an important question. And again, the layers of the onion to really peel and look at when it comes to what you are asking your employees to work with on a regular basis. So I hope that gives you good food for thought. Next week, we're going to tackle a whole different question. So stay tuned for that. If you need help implementing any of these things, you know where to find me. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.